Welcome to another episode of Betwixt the Real. Tonight we went and saw Dolittle. I tried not to say Dr. Dolittle. With Robert Downey Jr. It got quite bad reviews as we were going. Our mum was telling us that it had 1 star, but I personally quite enjoyed it.
I thought it was alright. I mean, it was a kids' film. I didn't really have anything against it.
No, I wouldn't say it was shit. I preferred Eddie Murphy's Dr. Dolittle purely because I find Eddie Murphy really funny. But this one made more sense, as much sense as a man talking to animals can. Like I said, he wasn't talking English to an animal and the animal was understanding him. He was actually speaking.
Yeah, like he was making all the ooh and all that.
Yeah, like the different animal noises.
I like the cut that they did near the beginning where it was him making the noises, then it sort of zoomed in, and then everyone started talking English.
Yeah, for them to show that he was.
They did a good job, like sort of showing the sort of transition.
Yeah, because that's what I was worried, because they didn't. I can't remember the Dr. Dolittle films with Eddie Murphy, but I'm sure they didn't do that. I'm sure all of a sudden he's talking to an animal.
Yeah, he was just like speaking English in the original, and then
people thought he was
when an animal would speak English, he was like, "Oh, hang on." It didn't really show like a transition or anything. No,
so I think they did that's why I kind of like this one, because they did that, so it made a little bit more sense. You weren't just straight off going, what? Because it showed you, and they showed in the film that people can learn it. He's not just some guy that's given a gift like Dr. Dolittle. He was someone that's intelligent, and he's taking the time to learn the animal's language, which I thought was a nice sort of idea, and it worked really well. I was really thrown off because I went in, like we said before we went in, he hasn't done anything except Avengers for ages, and I was really going in expecting to hear Tony Stark, but he spoke Welsh.
That accent was awful.
You didn't pick on it, because I don't like the Welsh accent.
It was such a bad accent. I don't know
it wasn't. His accent was spot on.
Was it?
Yeah, he got that spot on.
I don't know why they bothered giving him some stupid accent.
But that's what I said to Mum. I don't know whether in the original Dr. Dolittle was he Welsh? Was it written for a Welsh guy?
It's a book. I don't know.
So I don't know if that's because this one is more truer to the original ones than it is to obviously the Eddie Murphy version.
Yeah.
But I thought, he hit that. Like he was spot on. He even had like the boyo and stuff like that. Like he had the little Welsh sort of sayings in there as well, and he never broke it. Like his accent was there the whole way through it, and that's what I like about Robert Downey Jr. That since he's done Tony Stark, he's limited himself, because he did Charlie Chaplin. He did a film about Charlie Chaplin, and it was absolutely astounding. Yeah, that was the first time I sort of noticed Robert Downey Jr. It was absolutely out of this world.
I only know him from Tropic Thunder and what's that film he did? Well, it's like him and his mate builds a woman.
Was he in that? Science fiction.
I can't remember. It was on Sky Cinema and it said his name in it.
He must have been well young in that.
I think that was from like the 80s or.
Yeah, because I know he's been going for a while, but yeah.
I can't remember.
So I liked it. It straight away I was like, this ain't Tony Stark.
I mean, it was nice seeing him in something else.
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. But he still had that. He had those things as Tony Stark, like when he took the glasses off and he folded them up, did exactly the same as. But I noticed things like that. But then when you've been playing a character for so long, it's hard to lose those sort of actions and gestures, isn't it? Really, like that's what you've been doing. But I think it had a good cast as well. I was dreading Tom Holland because I really don't know whether I like him or not.
Yeah, when he was barely in it.
Exactly, that's why I was like, that's alright then. You know what I mean? And having Nanny McPhee.
I was trying to put the voices to the faces and could hardly do it for half of them. I didn't realise bloody Rami Malek was the gorilla. That's who I was trying to think of.
I'm trying to picture his face. What's he been in?
He did Freddie Mercury in the Bohemian
Rhapsody. That's where I recognise that name. Yeah, he's really good.
I didn't realise it was bloody him. And John Cena did the
that made me laugh. Yeah,
I couldn't really get his voice either.
No, but then I don't really know what his. He always does that sort of like I'm a tough guy sort of voice, and I suppose he wasn't trying to do that there. So I know John Cena threw me off, and I recognised the the lion. Is it Bruce? Bruce the lion?
I can't remember.
I recognise his voice, and Mum said he was from Harry Potter. I couldn't put. I don't know. I'd have to
Sound
look
like
it
one
up.
of those typical English hard men that they can't.
I thought it was one of the guys from Monty Python. Like it sounded a bit like John Cleese,
No.
but it weren't him. Yeah, that's what when he first spoke, I was like, oh, but it wasn't. And I was trying to figure out that squirrel as well. I can't remember his name. No, I didn't recognise his name, but he sounded familiar. The squirrel was funny. I thought his character was quite good. Like he's seeking revenge, but the boy never tried to learn he never checked up on the squirrel again.
No.
And didn't try to learn squirrel. So I thought that was a bit of thing. But it's safe to say that Antonio Banderas is washed up. It's a shame because I'm not saying he was bad in that film, but has he done anything that everyone's like, oh, it's Antonio Banderas? No, not really.
I can only think of Shrek.
Yes, Shrek. I was trying to think because obviously he had Zorro.
Zorro and Spy Kids are the things that I know.
Spy Kids, that was the other one, yeah.
And
Shrek. But like the last thing I saw him in was the third Expendables, and he was really like grovelly, and he was like, "Oh, hire me, I'm great, I'm fast, and all this stuff." And you think, "Oh man, come on! I bet that's what you had to do to get into the film." Like, "Oh, come on, Stallone, man, come on, let me in. I haven't had anything. I've barely been on screen since Shrek. Come on, let me have something." Because he had Puss in Boots film was brilliant. I'm not going to say anything against that because that film was absolutely brilliant. That's one of my favourite sort of animated films. I preferred actually. I'd rather watch Puss in Boots than the Shrek films. That film just got me. I don't know why. Especially it's the cat. I think like the woo cat in it.
I can't remember the Puss in Boots film.
I always remember that bit. Yeah, it's got Jack and Jill. They get the golden goose, Jack and Jill, and they're like criminals. Yeah, actually, I might watch that again. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Yeah, Dr. Dolittle. I agree with Odeon. They gave it 3 out of 5. It was about an average. It was a kids' film. It wasn't shit. Had a few good laughs.
Yeah, it's just like some wacky adventure film you stick on for your kids to shut them up.
Yeah, if you're a sort of older than a kid, I probably wouldn't bother going to see it at the cinema. There's other things out. Considering there's quite a few films come out at once, that wouldn't be at the top of my list to go see. I probably would have gone. I'm glad we went and saw Harley Quinn yesterday instead of seeing Dolittle. That was better. But nah, give it a watch. I think I'd give it a thumbs up. I wouldn't give it 1 star. 1 star is a bit harsh. I mean, I'd give 1 star something like Suicide Squad. That was shite. But 3, I agree with. It was an average film. Average cast. It was nice to have Robert Downey Jr. do something other than some arrogant. Well, he basically played himself as Tony Stark, didn't he? So it was nice to have, even if he was being Welsh. I don't like the accent. It's like they're always asking you a question. That's the way it feels, and it's like you just sort of look at him and like, is that rhetorical? Have you asked me something? But anyway, yeah. So give it a go. See what you think. Average. And then till the next time, if you like the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment. It would be nice to actually hear what people think. And we'll catch you next time.